Imagine waking up one morning to find strangers settling next door. No IDs, no permissions, no rules, just presence. And yet they are building homes, claiming land and demanding rights. Now ask yourself, how would you react? This isn't a scene from a dystopian novel. It's the reality playing out across parts of India, from the northeastern states to bustling corners of Delhi and Hyderabad. But here's the thing, this issue isn't just about outsiders, it's about us, our identity, our laws, and our future. Let's strip away the noise. The term illegal immigrant refers to someone who enters or stays in a country without legal authorization. In India, this includes people entering without valid passports or visas, or those who overstay even after their permit expires. Now, here's where it gets complicated. Many illegal immigrants, particularly from Bangladesh, Myanmar, especially the Rohingya, and even Nepal, post certain treaty breaches, don't come in with malice. Some are fleeing poverty, others persecution. But regardless of motive, the legal framework doesn't bend for intent. The Foreigners Act of 1946 and the Passport Entry into India Act of 1920 are the backbone of India's approach. And according to these, entry without papers is an offence. No two ways about it. A case to remember is Sarbananda Sonowal versus Union of India in 2005. The Supreme Court declared illegal immigration as an external aggression that threatens the sovereignty and integrity of India. That's not just legalized. That's the court saying this isn't a minor administrative lapse. It's a threat to national stability. Let's talk numbers. Assam alone has reported lakhs of suspected illegal immigrants over the years. In places like Jammu, Rohingya settlements have raised not just social tensions but legal and national security concerns. And yet, these settlements persist. Why? Here's the inconvenient truth. They don't exist in isolation. They are often aided by corrupt local officials, fake identity documents, and a convenient silence from politicians who eye vote banks. An anecdote here is in 2017, a journalist in West Bengal uncovered a racket selling Aadhaar cards to Bangladeshi nationals within 48 hours of entry, complete with proof of addresses from a local tea stall. This is erasure of borders using bureaucracy. It's a metaphor of termites. Small, silent and invisible, yet capable of collapsing a structure from within. If you ever asked, can an illegal settler claim rights over my land? Can I be displaced? What does the government actually do about this? You're not alone. These are real fears and they're legally valid. Let me give you something tangible. A case law to remember is State of Arunachal Pradesh versus Kudiram Chakma in 1993. The Supreme Court held that even refugees cannot be forced to leave without proper procedure. But it never granted them automatic land rights or citizenship. So here's your practical takeaway. Encroachment laws under the Indian Penal Code section 441, 447 can be invoked if illegal occupants take over private or government land. File complaints with local district magistrate. Request a survey if the land is government owned. Illegal occupation often gets legitimized through silence. Don't let that happen. RTI it. Ask your local authorities how many illegal settlers have been identified and deported in the last 5 years. Answers or silence will reveal more than you expect. Here's where the logic meets power. The government has tools, but they need activation. First, NRC or National Register of Citizens. Though controversial, it aimed at identifying genuine citizens. NRC needs transparent execution and legal safeguards. But ignoring it entirely lets settlements grow unchecked. 2. Census and NPR. Be part of it. A correct census ensures demographic clarity and resource distribution. Avoiding it won't solve anything. 3. Litigation as a weapon. You can file PILs. Many citizens groups have done so successfully. These cases aren't just legal, they are symbolic. A case example is the Guwahati High Court directed the border police to intensify action against foreigners after a PIL exposed inactivity for years. Don't underestimate what one signature, one RTI or one PIL can do. Let's pause. Amidst legal arguments and national interest, there's still a human story. Many illegal immigrants are women and children, victims of trafficking, climate refugees, or those born into statelessness. This doesn't mean they should be allowed to stay illegally, but it does mean our actions must be rooted in justice, not blind hatred. Imagine India as a boat. It must help those drowning, but it cannot let itself sink by overcrowding. It's a balance, and that's what responsible citizens must strive for. Here's a takeaway of what you can do from now on. First, stay informed. Don't just rely on WhatsApp forwards. Read verified reports. Use government portals. Watch content like this. 2. Speak up. Join housing society meetings. Ask questions when sudden occupants show up. Demand documents. Demand process. 3. Educate others. Share the laws. The more people know, the harder it is for fake narratives to spread. Remember, silence is consent. Inaction is complicity. This isn't about hate. It's about home. It's not about division. It's about definition of who we are, what we stand for, and the laws we choose to live by. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. But more importantly, ask a question in the comments that's never been asked in the news. Let's build a conversation that is informed, compassionate and fearless. Tag someone who thinks this issue is black and white and show them the grey. Because the truth deserves more than just headlines. It deserves understanding. Take care. Bye.